The moment of shattering. Gravity ceases to exist within the chamber of the Elder Sanctuary. A massive slab of weathered granite, etched with silver glowing runes, suddenly erupts from within. It does not fall. Instead, the shards hover in a state of suspended animation. The air hums with a low frequency that vibrates the very foundation of the earth. Each jagged piece of the stone begins to glow with a blinding, ethereal light, spinning slowly as if searching for its long-lost counterpart. This is the moment the world stands still, witnessing the birth of a power that has been dormant for eons. Introduction: The legacy of the runes. For thousands of years, the rune stones served as the silent guardians of history. These monoliths were more than just markers. They were the anchors of reality, holding the balance between the known world and the chaotic energies of the void. Scholars and mystics spent lifetimes studying the static symbols carved into their surfaces, believing the messages were permanent and unchanging. The stones were thought to be indestructible, forged in the fires of the first dawn and cooled by the winds of the northern stars. However, history is not a stagnant river, and the runes were never meant to be the final word. They were merely the alphabet for a sentence that had yet to be finished. The sanctuary where the event takes place is a cathedral of natural rock, hidden deep beneath the frost-covered peaks of the Iron Mountains, a place where time seems to hold its breath. The rising tension, the shift in energy. The transformation begins with a whisper of shifting dust. The atmosphere inside the sanctuary grows heavy, charged with static electricity that makes the air taste of ozone. The fragments of the shattered stone, once part of a singular recognizable sigil representing protection, begin to vibrate violently. The silver light emanating from the cracks intensifies, turning from a soft glow into a searing white radiance. It becomes clear that the shattering was not an act of destruction, but a necessary liberation. The old form could no longer contain the evolving energy within. The pieces do not simply drift, they move with a sentient purpose, guided by an invisible hand. They orbit a central point of intense gravity, colliding and merging in a dance of celestial mechanics. The sound is like 1,000 glass bells chiming at once, echoing off the damp cave walls, signaling the end of the old era. The climax, the formation of the new symbol. As the light reaches its zenith, the fragments snap together with a thunderous resonance that shakes the mountain to its core. The jagged edges of the old granite melt and fuse, smoothed over by a supernatural heat that leaves the surface polished like dark obsidian. The new symbol begins to take shape. It is complex, weaving together lines that seem to curve into dimensions the human eye can barely comprehend. It is no longer just a flat etching. The new symbol exists in 3 dimensions, pulsing with a rhythmic golden light that mimics a heartbeat. This is the Transcendence Rune. It represents neither protection nor destruction, but synthesis. It is the bridge between the physical and the metaphysical, a key to a door that has been locked since the beginning of time. The energy released from its completion sends a ripple across the landscape, felt by every living creature as a sudden, inexplicable sense of clarity. The aftermath, a new reality. The sanctuary falls silent once more, though the air remains warm. The newly formed stone now floats steadily, a few feet above its ancient pedestal. The glow has faded to a steady, comforting amber. The walls of the chamber, once covered in moss and dampness, now shimmer with a faint reflection of the new rune. The implications of this event are staggering. The old laws of magic, based on the static runes of the past, have been rendered obsolete. This new symbol provides a new framework for understanding the universe. It suggests that growth requires breaking, and that beauty can emerge from the ruins of the past. The journey of the shattered stone serves as a testament to the cycle of rebirth. Conclusion: the unfolding future. As the dust settles, the sanctuary remains a place of profound mystery, but the fear of the unknown is replaced by a sense of awe. The new symbol is a beacon, a silent teacher waiting for the next generation of seekers to decode its secrets. The breaking of the stone was not a tragedy. It was a grand opening. The world outside may not yet see the change, but the foundation has shifted. The path forward is no longer written in the fading ink of history, but in the glowing lines of the present. The story of the shattered rune is the story of evolution itself, reminding all who look upon it that even the most solid foundations must eventually give way to something greater. The era of the new sigil has begun, and with it, the potential for a world reimagined.